Okay, thank you. And Eitan?
Yes, I were.
You told me you were going to be up here.
Sorry, I'm here.
We're going to be right here. Well, I'm going to be right
Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for coming. Sorry about the change of venue, but we figured even if it wasn't raining, it was freezing outside for so thank you very much for finding us, and hopefully it wasn't too much trouble with all the craziness. Because we're gonna sing this song.
What song?
We had songs for the breaks. Sorry, we're stalling for some bathroom breaks.
Well, the ceremony today we're going to call Simchat Bat. We're rejoicing in the birth of a daughter. And so
we'll do a few small things, a few brachot and Mishra Beirachs and stuff, and then tell you all what you've been waiting for.
And we're going to find out her name. Yay! This was really good because Eitan told me her name last night. And when I walked in, and Yael said, we don't know her name. Do you know her name? And I said, yes. It was probably the first time that I knew something Yael didn't know.
All right, we're now ready.
We are.
Brucha haba'ah.
Someone, you gotta like relay that back there.
Be blessed.
All right. Brucha haba'ah, ladies. You gotta kind of relay it back. There we go.
Get used to them being late.
It's a large office.
Now the other one, where's the iPad? Oh, and you said the invitation was playing again? Thank you. Look at the baby. What song?
So cute, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's She's a lady, she had to make an extra.
And just a blanket that Yael made for us. So there you go.
So Eitan created a little program for us. And you want me to hold this because you have your hands full? And we're going to start with the bracha. Well, first we're going to say Mishra Beirach, Cassie.
Loudly and slowly, Eitan.
Okay.
Kiva? Hey, Kiva. Kiva, you want to come here?
Here you go. Want me to do it? Okay. We're going to say Mishra Beirach for the birth mother. Mishra Beirach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Leah Yivarech Et Ha'isha Hayoledet Shoshana Bat Asher Nisim V'Golda Rachel. הקדוש ברוך הוא ימלא רחמים עליה, להחלימה, לרפותה, להחזיקה, להחיותה. ישלח לה מהרה רפואה שלמה מן השמיים, רפואת הנפש, רפואת הגוף. And we say, may God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless this new mother, second time new mother, Kathy, who has given birth to a daughter. May the Holy One, praised be He, strengthen and heal her in His compassion, restoring her to vigor and health, along with all who are in need of healing. And let us say, Amen. And if I were Rabbi Leibovitz, who did the Akiva's bris, I would say you should have another 10. Amen. Isn't that what he always says?
See you next year.
He says the 10th one is free.
Yes.
Maleni Kalto.
For those of you who don't know, that was a bracha for having survived a precarious situation. I mean, just childbirth, nothing special, but nothing special. Says the
Keith had a lot of energy this morning and decided to ignore the glass plate that was in front of his head. But he seems to be okay. Okay. Well, we're going to name this young girl. And why don't you talk about the name?
Loudly and slowly.
If you want to. Okay. Misheberach Avotenu Avraham, Yitzhak v'Yaakov, Sarah Rivka Rachov leha, Yivarech et Hayoledet. Oh no, that was okay. Et Hayoledet, Shoshana bat Asher Nisim v'Golda Rachel v'Yebita הנולדה לה במזל טוב יקרא שמה בישראל
Aviya Danit.
Aviya Danit. But
None of you got that one, so all that money should go,
יהי רצון שיזכו הוריה לגדלה וקורה וחופה ולמעשים טובים.
May God, who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Cassandra Kirschbaum Weinstock and their newborn daughter. Let her be known among the people Israel as Aviya Danit, daughter of Cassandra and Eitan, Cassie. May the parents be privileged to raise their child to womanhood, and may Aviya Danit enjoy the blessings of Torah, Chuppah, and the life of Masim Tovim, good deeds. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, everyone, for coming and celebrating this incredible little addition to our family. And good job finding us. We are truly blessed to have such amazing family and friends in our lives for all of these wonderful folks. We chose the name of Aviya in memory of my grandfather, Chaim, or Papa, my father's father, and the middle name Danit in memory of Eitan's grandmother, Dina, or Mama, Alan's mother. Growing up, I was blessed with 4 incredible grandparents and 3 great-grandparents. This meant large family get-togethers, eating a lot of those tiny gefilte fish pieces on toothpicks for the holidays, sharing a piano bench with as many cousins as possible during meals, and being spoiled by many, many people. All of these moments have left an incredible imprint in my life. When I was 8, my grandfather, my father's father, passed away. There are times now that I wish I had more opportunities to get to know him, to ask him questions about his childhood, and just interact with him. However, the times that I did spend with him were dear to me. Papa, as we called him, was a quiet man, but he always had a smile on his face, and he always chewed mint Trident gum. His focus was on improving the lives of those around him, and he worked hard to provide for his family. He even moved from Philadelphia to Denver just to stay close to his brother. My grandfather's Hebrew name was Chaim, which we all know translates to life in English. Aviya means God is my father, and with God being the father and creator of all life, we felt it was appropriate. Papa's focus was on improving the lives of those he loved, and we hope that our daughter Aviya uses her life to improve the lives of those around her as she already has for us. We hope that she follows in Papa's footsteps and cares as much about the lives of others as her own, and that she is a source of joy and liveliness to everyone around her.
And her middle name, Danit, as Cassie said, is for Abba's mother, Dina, our mama. She was a pillar of strength for our family, the matriarch of the entire side of the family, a Holocaust survivor who moved across the world while pregnant. Came across the ocean having survived the war, and then was shocked that she delivered something like 6 or 8 weeks early. She came here, set everything up from scratch. They learned English for the first time in Philadelphia and built a life for themselves and for generations to come. She fought off cancer for years and was a survivor in every sense of the word, and a matriarch for everyone around her. Our entire extended family turned to her for guidance and support, and she never failed to provide it. It is our hope that Aviya Danit draws strength and courage from Mama's legacy, and that she recognizes that anything is possible, even in the darkest of times. We pray that she will be a beacon of light to her family and friends, just as both of her namesakes were to theirs.
And a fun fact, we didn't know each other before I came to California, but my father's father was from Philadelphia, and his grandparents were in Philadelphia, and my dad was born in Denver, and Eitan's grandparents moved to Denver.
Well, that's the point she was going to make, was they lived like 5 blocks away from each other. And we would like to thank everyone for coming today. Thank you very much for finding us and celebrating with us as always. And we want to thank Akiva, who's having a great time with the 19 years.
Can you stand up and show him the best big brother in the whole wide world?
Yay, Akiva! Yay, Akiva!
Akiva. He actually moved in the last couple of days, and he has kept it to himself.
Oh,
it's broken. Is it broken? Is it broken because I told you not to push the button?
Before we bless the baby finally, I wanted to say a few words about her name. Aviya, as you said, God is my father, was an important figure. She was the mother of Chizkiyahu. Chizkiyahu was important as a king because at a time when Jews had fallen away from observing their tradition, their religion, Chizkiyahu, raised by his mother, brought them back and reestablished Jewish belief in one God. And it's nice that it's happening now, that she was born now. We are, today is the first day of Rosh Chodesh Adar Bet, and yesterday we had a special Torah reading for Adar, and that is Shabbat Shkalim, where we're all to give a half a shekel toward the upkeep of our communities. It was based in the Torah on the building of the Mishkan. You know, everyone was to give whatever they wanted and whatever they could toward the building of the tabernacle. And besides this, we were instructed that everyone had to give a half a shekel. So give whatever you want, as much as you can, but then also you have to give half a shekel, this minimum amount. The strange thing about this minimum amount is that the Torah says we give it hofer nafsho. We have to give it as an atonement for our souls. You know, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong that we have to atone, and maybe we don't even know what for? And the rabbis in the beautiful Midrash Rabbah, talks about the story of Joseph. That Joseph was sold by his brothers for 20 silver, whatever that is. We don't know what the denomination was. 20 silver. And it was sold by 10 brothers. Benjamin was still at home, and of course Joseph didn't participate in selling himself to Egypt. And the rabbis say that at that time, a shekel was worth, the 20 pieces of silver were worth 5 shekels. And so, if you divide that by the 10 brothers, what did each brother make from selling Joseph? A half a shekel. And this half a shekel, we are to donate to compensate for the strife that took place in the family of Jacob because the brothers didn't get along. And if Aviya, God willing, lives to her name to teach everyone that we have the same God, that we believe in the same Creator, and perhaps we will find that we won't need to ransom our souls. We will have come together in unity, and we can all be together giving our shekels happily, and because of our belief that we all have in the same Creator. This is our blessing, our wish. Amen.
Simech Elohim Kesar Rivka Rachel V'Leah Yerecha Nai V'Yisraecha Yer Hanai Panav Elecha V'Yochanecha Yisa Hanai Panav Elecha V'Yisem Lecha Shalom.
Amen. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.